together this event just because, you know, with so much going on with social media versus self-esteem, with finding your purpose and your passion. Sometimes with so much going on, you are forgetting your passion. And we really want to encourage people just to find their purpose today and leave with something good and just don't get caught up in the hype. And so the name of the seminar is called Quiet the Noise. And at the end of the seminar, you will understand why it's called Quiet the Noise. So here's Tiara. She'll start with her segment of things, and then I'll go into it, and we'll also have an additional guest speaker that'll bring resources. And I'll let you tell her about herself. But she is my sister. She's 25 years old, and the reason why she's coming is because I'm just admired by her growth and that's someone that really quiet the noise versus me to where she is now that owns a bunch of properties, a medical practice and things like that. So we'll have different resources in here. We also have some resources in the front of the location. So as you pass it by, feel free to start at that table and talk to this lady.
I'm the noise. Well, for 10 years, I was the noise. I'm not sure if you know who I am. I am Tiara Walton, also known as Barbie, also known as Mozani Movement. For the past 10 years, I have been an entertainer in the adult entertainment industry. And upon realizing and understanding just how detrimental my decisions were, I began to quiet the noise. I began to see what was feeding me so that I could know what to feed people. I'm from Detroit. I moved to Miami really prematurely. I don't have any regrets about it, but in all honesty, I experienced a bit of culture shock, and that's something that I want to get into as far as quieting the noise and knowing who you are, knowing where you come from, what your strong points are, what your weaknesses are.
So one day I went to church, and when I went to church, the message was something like, just go follow the tunnel. I don't remember what it was specifically, but I told my boyfriend, I said, I'm about to leave. He said, well, where are you going? You know, because at that time, we thought we had money, you know, he was in the streets, it was just too much. So I was like, I'm about to go chase my dreams. He like, no, you serious? He's like, all right, well, I support you for that, but you ain't got to move. I'm like, okay. I just had to take myself out the environment. That's what I had to do. So when I went, I drove the drive to Atlanta. I didn't have nowhere to stay. And I came with the intentions of, I was gonna take over someone's apartment. A girl I had known, her rent was like $600. I only had $700. So it costed $150 to get down there, period. And everyone told me, my mom, my cousins, they said, why don't you wait till you save some more money? Why don't you wait to go, you know, till you are planning? I say, I gotta go right now. Because if I don't go right now, then I'm not sure what my life would be doing, because I'm doing stuff that it's not really my character. I end up having to get locked up. I had to spend the night in jail 3 days. It's just a lot of stuff that I was doing. I'm like, it's not even really me. I have a talent, I have a purpose, and God was just like, I got you. So I went with those $700. I went to go take over her apartment the first day I got there, and I remember being so tired. I had never drove 12 hours straight. It was 11 and a half. I was trying not to do the speed limit. I just didn't want to get pulled over. I was in the car by myself. And when I got there, the lights was cut off. I said, why would she have me take over an apartment? The lights cut off. And before you know, I just took a nap. I said, I'd deal with it when I woke up. When I woke up, I was bit up. Like roaches, it was like some red bugs. And I think, what's the red bugs called that be like in the bed? They like little bugs? No, it was, I looked it up. I think it's called chiggers or something like that. But it was roaches everywhere, it was chiggers. I was just bit up. I say, what did I get myself into? I really wanted to know, like, you just came out here by yourself. You don't know nobody out here. You done left with everything, because I'm gonna tell you why I left with everything. I used to have money saved up, but my boyfriend had got shot. And he was, like I said, he was in the streets. I'm trying to be that good girlfriend, and I gave him the money I had saved up. And I gave him the money I had saved up because he did so much for me. I'm like, let me go ahead and put him back on, because he get on his feet. He gonna make sure I'm straight. At the same time, he wanted me to be here. So when I said I was ready to move, he wasn't gonna help me as fast as he would have helped me go buy a bag, or would have helped me to go to Somerset, or, you know, when you say you want to move and leave, he wasn't just for that. So I had to go now or never, because if I was gonna wait on him, I wasn't happy, and I didn't want to do that. So going back to the story, I woke up, I was bit up, and I wanted to know what I got myself into, and I cried. I said, you can go hard or go home. you can get back in this car. You still got the $600. Well, $550 now. It didn't got to like it really got to like $500 because I done ate food. I done grabbed little stuff. Hi, how you doing? I said, you can go hard or go home. But what's at home? We done did it. We done did it, and you know what you're doing. You'll be going back to that same relationship. He done got shot at 3 times. He got over 12 bullet holes. Like, this is a serious situation. Like, what you gonna do? Go hard. What's wrong? Like, this it. You said you want to be on TV. I'm watching TV, guys. I'm telling you, I'm crying because I feel like I know my potential. I'm like, I love to dance. I love to. Why I'm not on TV? Why I can't do this? So I'm crying, and he don't know why I'm crying. I just find myself crying out of nowhere. Like, why are you crying? Like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just crying. But my purpose of saying this was, I went through all that. I went to a motel. I stayed in a Motel 6 for a month, like a month and a half. Got a job out there. I was a leasing agent. I got a job out there. I was a leasing agent. Hated it. Because it wasn't what I wanted to do. And I'm like, you didn't come out here to work at the leasing agent job. You came out here to take a chance. And I went down to my last $5. I didn't have nowhere to stay. I'm sleeping in my car now. And this song came on. It was a gospel song, and it was, I love God. I'm real spiritual. But it was like, I don't believe, how did that song go? You don't believe you brought me this far to leave me. That was the song. And I say, I boo-hooed, and I'm telling you guys, I went to the gas station, a stranger filled my gas tank up. I was finding $20 bills on the floor. Like, I'm walking through CVS, I don't have no money. I'm like, wow. Now, this is honest to God truth. I'm finding $20 bills, and you know how you pick it up? I'm such an honest person. I will give somebody that money. Like, you dropped your money, it's nobody around to get the money to. It's nobody around. When I say God walked me through the entire process, after that, he just really wanted me to have faith. Because right after that, I got a call from BET. They flew me to New York to be on 106 in Park. Right after that, I got in a movie with Morgan Freeman. I got a role on Vampire Diaries. Right after that, my life changed completely. And so my purpose of finding your why is just really what makes you happy. Detroit is a good place. I came back to Detroit. Detroit is what you make it. That's what I'm going to tell you.
Oh, I say, whoa, buddy.
No. When you get into the mindset, Detroit is what you make it. This is why I'm going to tell you that. Because everybody want to say, oh, if I go to Atlanta, I'm going to change my life. If I move away, I'm going to change my life. You have to change your mind to change your life. You have to change the inner you. You have to find what makes you happy. Yes, please.
Okay. So that was not a shot at the city, right? I really want y'all to understand what quieting the noise means, right? So noise comes in so many different forms and fashions. Noise is your homegirl who is telling you, hey girl, John, Peanut, Kiki, they at the club. You have to quiet every ounce of noise. Like everything that you want to put out, you have to realize what you're putting in. So, not a shot at the city. I love Detroit. Like, I was one of the first ones to put on for the city. Like, I love Mazzani for president. Like, period. I love it. But at the same time, I've understood and I've come to understand. See, Ryan and I, we know each other's story. Her strengths are my weaknesses. So, in terms of administrative strengths and putting things together, I'm a procrastinator. She gonna get it done. So that's not her noise. You have to find out what your noise is. You have to find out what is making you tick the way that you're ticking. You have to find out what's making you go in the direction that you're going in, because you're going to wake up one day and it's going to be too late and you're going to be like, you know what, I have so much noise. I literally had so much noise in me that I was blocking out the obvious signs, and the signs are everywhere. So once you set your intentions and your intentions are good and you're able to say, just like she said, you have a little bit of faith, the faith the size of a mustard seed, and you're going to start finding 20s and strangers going to fill up your tank. Being from Detroit, you have to change your mind frame. The Midwest, in essence, is young and restless. We want everything fast. We want everything instantaneous. We want instant gratification for everything. And quieting the noise, in my personal experience, was going to the South. I had to go to where Yeah, they knew me, but they didn't know me. They don't know. You have to go, and it doesn't have to be for a long period of time. I say take 3 days. 3 days. No cell phone, no music, nothing that can put you in a mind frame of any memories, because you want to remove that so that you can move forward. Everything that you have in the future lined up for you is already there. What's your favorite line, Ryan? Who go up?
Oh, the universe, they owe me.
The universe,
They owe me. I done went through too much. They owe me. I gotta get my reward.
And being
every time I
from
cry, I gotta get my reward. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm crying. I don't know what. Oh, somebody owe up. Somebody owe up. Some dream is about to come true. I don't know why I'm depressed. I don't know why I'm stressed. Somebody owe up. Yeah, I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna wipe them tears off. But you really gotta know, and you gotta know what's your why. You gotta know, am I comfortable with where I'm at right now?
And you have to be comfortable with saying, I don't know why. Right? When I didn't even, did I come to you or did you come to me? What happened?
You like, hey, I see you doing something. I was just like,
Oh, no, we did the dance class.
oh yeah, I was doing something.
I was trying to learn how to dance, right? Because mind you, I'm a pole dancer, right? So I don't got the look. Like, that's not me, right? I'm like, Ryan, come teach me how to dance. Now, mind you, I'm oblivious to the fact that I've been living my life in front of everybody for a very long time. So she like, I knew I was gonna be your friend. I'm like, how you know? She was like,
I did.
She's like, I knew it. But
Let me
for
tell you why
someone,
I used to be was gonna be your friend, so they could know why. I used to watch her go through so much. I never followed her because she posts way too much for me. Just be honest. I never followed her. She posts way too much. I ain't even really about to put all that on my timeline, but I see you. We from the same city. I see you. I'm always root for anybody from my city, regardless. I ain't gotta follow you to do something that's worth clapping. I'll clap for you. You do something like, oh, okay, but I ain't gonna judge you. I don't even judge people because that's too much energy. Yeah.
Energy is everything.
You put in your mind what somebody else is doing, or I wonder how they doing. If this was me. You don't even want it to be you. We point one finger, you got 3 pointing back at you. You don't even want to get in that. You see something, keep your mind clear. So I used to see her go through so much. I see her getting a little relation. I'm like, damn, I'm happy for her. I hope she, I hope it worked right now. So I send her a little message. Go ahead, girl. I really see you. Then I'm like, okay, all right. But it was just like I seen the inner her. I'm like, dang, she really hurt. She really, to me, didn't have no real friends around her. She really didn't have a good foundation, because everybody I seen around her, I'm like, yeah, they ain't gonna be her friends in a few years. Me and my best friend been best friends since 4th grade. Never fell out about anything. I told her when we finally met, I let it happen organic. I ain't try to talk to her. I ain't try to reach you. I'm not even following you, really. You know what I mean? I think on Twitter she said something. I reposted it, and then I forgot. Yeah, we just ended up just talking, and then we just ended up coming together, and hopefully we stay together. But we just ended up coming together, and I just really want to see her win. But my sole purpose that I want to explain, guys, you gotta know what's your why.